a while, I know. Well, today's video is going to be a little, no, not a little, but it's going to be different from all the other videos I've ever posted on YouTube. I got a request from a fellow YouTuber, Bag Barbie. She's trying Clinique for the first time. She wanted to get my opinion on whether she should go with the Perfectly Real face powder compact or the Almost Powder face powder compact, since I have both. I had mentioned in the previous video. So in terms of Clinique, I love Clinique, especially their face powders. As some of you guys know, I don't wear foundation, and I find that the only kind of, you know, face makeup that I really need is just concealer and a little bit of face powder, and I'm good to go. And 95% of my videos, I'm wearing Clinique Perfectly Real or Almost. So the first thing I do is fill in my besides washing my face, is fill in my eyebrows. Now I have very light, scarce eyebrows, so what I do is just I use a mechanical pencil. I never use black. I always use dark brown or very light strokes, because I don't want to have crazy dark eyebrows, because that's so not sexy. So here we go. I hope you guys can see it this way. What I do is just follow the natural line of my eyebrows, and then I extend it a little bit. Now, because it's so dark, the next thing I do is take a pencil, one of these things, these little eyelash things, and I brush out the eyebrow pencil. Just so it doesn't get too dark for me. You know, like so. And then after that, I take MAC's Studio Finish Concealer, and this is an NW40. And I take a concealer brush like so, like an angled one, and I dip it in it, and I put it right underneath the eyebrow just to emphasize the shape, and for it to have a more clean look. Like so. Now the next step I do is I'm an eyeshadow person. I wear eyeshadow every day. So what I do next is I use NYX's eyeshadow base. I am using it in the color called Natural, I think. No, Skin Tone. It's very creamy, and I just put my finger into it and add it to my eyelid. Well, actually all over. And I just kind of like blend it out. And for those of you who don't know, eyeshadow base is used to allow the eyeshadow to last longer, and also to prevent it from creasing as well. As depending on the colors that you will be using, the lighter the eyeshadow base that you use, if you use like bright colors, you just the bright eyeshadow, the light eyeshadow base just makes the eyeshadow colors appear more vibrant, and you get to see the real true color of the eyeshadow base. And I think this is key, especially for women with darker skin tones, whether it's olive or brown, or you know, dark brown, or what have tan, or what have you. Okay, and the next step is always the hardest step is when I choose which eyeshadow I want to wear for the day. Today I'm going to be using a compact that I rarely use, but I'm just starting to get back to it again. It's the Bitchslap Cosmetics paint wheel in, I think this is Innocent Bitch, if I'm not mistaken. It rubbed off on the back, so I don't know, but I think it's Innocent Bitch. It's this one, the one that has the orange, the chocolate brown, the red, and the tan. So I'm gonna be using the orange one, and the tan one. And I pat. And something I've been doing more recently in terms of eyeshadow is using orange, or like a dark burnt orange, as my crease color. I find that it just looks so much prettier than using brown or black or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this orange right here and a little bit of the dark chocolate brown. Oh, I'm using a fluffy brush. I use all e.l.f. brushes because I think they're the best you can get for a really inexpensive price. And when, you know, when it's time to change them up, it's nothing. It's like $1, $1.25 for a new one. You can't go wrong. So this is the orange color from the Bitchslap compact that I'm using. I think orange looks so good on like dark skin tones, and I mean dark as in like, you know, besides, you know, African American, you know, Latina or Mediterranean, whatever you are, like just like skin tones that is like more of a tan, that has more of a tan to it. Oh my god, orange looks freaking awesome. And then now I'm going to go into the dark brown just to deepen the crease. Like so. I'm going to use my smaller angled brush from e.l.f. as well, and MAC's eyeshadow in rice paper. Now really, you don't really need eyeshadow for the brow bone because I have concealer there. So you typically, depending on my mood, I don't put, you know, if I have concealer, I don't wear rice paper underneath, but you know, I'm kind of going for a look today. So, and I like how, right, I love rice paper. I like the shimmer that it gives off. I like that it sometimes it just is the finishing touch for eye look, and I love that. And the final step is I always wear eyeliner. I wear NYX's light eyeliner. Really inexpensive. It does the job. I love it. And I always go for somewhat of a wing. Only because I love the wing. And then I always get eyeshadow on my lashes, so I hate that. So I brush the lashes to take the I guess the residue of the eyeshadow. Then the next step I do is I take my MAC NW40, which is lighter, a little, like one shade lighter than my regular, but I have I wear this because I like the eye-opening effect that it gives me. When you use a lighter concealer underneath your eye, it opens up, it wakes up, and you look more refreshed. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like the light color, you just look more refreshed, you look awake, you look alert. And that's the goal, especially in the morning, going to work. As tired as I am, I try to fake the funk into looking like I had like a good night's sleep when I know I didn't. I use my Skin Color Max Select Cover Up Concealer in NW45. I just take a smidget and I put it on like the dark areas on my face to kind of like even them out, which is around my nose, below the nose, above the lip, and then like the chin. I put definitely around the lips to emphasize whatever lipstick I'm going to wear for that day, or lip gloss or what have you. Okay, and I'm almost done. The second to last step is I use a big fluffy brush like this. This is from e.l.f. once again. It's the face brush, I think. And then I take my Perfectly Real that looks like this, and it looks like this. It's very silky. I love it. And then it has a compartment like so that lifts up and you put the powder, the sponge, but I don't use it. So, and I wear the shade 146G, and G stands for golden, and I believe they have other types. They have golden, they have, I think, natural, deep golden, I think. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. So anyway, I just, you know, just kind of wing it. You know. Make sure I put some underneath the eye to set the concealer. I take my angled brush and I use all different kinds of blushes. Like I said earlier, orange looks awesome against skin. I usually almost always use NYX's orange blush in the color Cinnamon, but it fell and shattered and it was just a mess, so I had to get rid of it, and I haven't purchased a new one. So in the meantime, I'm going to use, what is this, Raisin, the infamous Raisin by MAC. And I do very light strokes with the angled brush.